Hi everybody, I am Pascal Urien, professor and researcher at Télécom Paris, Grande École in Saclay, close to Paris. And the subject of my talk is innovative wallet using trusted online key store. This demonstration presents a prototype wallet secured by an innovative online key store based on TLS 1.3 server running in secure element. The main idea is to use via internet a key store dedicated to blockchain, thanks to a command shell running over TLS 1.3 server embedded in secure element. TLS 1.3 exchange are secure thanks to 32-byte pre-share key PSK, which acts as a strong pin for secure element. A chip key store board is detailed based on Wi-Fi SOC and Java Card 3.04. On the wallet side, a TLS 1.3 client uses a dedicated smart card, the access card, that protects PSK from eavesdroppings. Blockchain transactions are signed by asymmetric keys according to signatures algorithms such as ECDSA or EDDSA. Secure key storage and tamper-resistant computing are critical issues. Online wallets are protected by two main techniques: cold storage and hardware secure module HSM. The state of art for security level in HSM is EAL4. In this demonstration, we present an innovative wallet architecture based on secure elements. A secure element is a secure microcontroller, MCU, whose security is enforced by multiple hardware and software countermeasures. State-of-art chips are certified at EAL6 level. Most of secure elements comprise a Java Virtual Machine, JVM, and execute application written in Java Card, a subset of the Java language. Thanks to TLS 1.3 PSK server running in secure elements, we establish a secure channel with a remote client, which is the only means to interact with the blockchain key store hosted within the secure elements. The communication architectures comprise two elements. TLS for secure elements, TLS SE, is described by an internet draft. This draft details ISO 7816 mechanism used to send and receive TLS packet to and from secure elements running a TLS 1.3 PSK server. The TLS identity module, TLS IM, is described by another draft. TLS IM provides PSK secure storage and compute associated procedures in a tamper-resistant environment. The demonstration comprises three components: a Wi-Fi key store board equipped with a secure element that runs a key store application over a TLS 1.3 server, a laptop running a wallet over a TLS 1.3 client, a TLS access card managed by secure readers, including a screen and keyboard. The key store boards comprise three parts: a Wi-Fi system on chip, the ESP8266 chip, 80 kilobytes RAM, 1 megabyte flash, which provides TCP/IP connectivity and associated software socket. A server daemon is running over the 443 TCP ports. An Arduino Mini using Atmega 328P microcontroller units with 2 kilobyte RAM and 32 kilobyte flash. This MCU manages ISO 7816 interface with secure elements and provides UART interface at 19200 baud rates. A secure element, that's to say a Java Card 3.04 with about 40 kilobyte flash and 4 kilobyte RAM, running a TLS server providing IES 128 CCM cipher suite and ECDH over the SEC 256R1 elliptic curve. The access card on client side is a secure element, that's to say TLS IM, that enforces PSK secure storage and use. It provides two procedures colored in grid that compute credential, PSK-based, required by a client. HashMac, whose public key is input is a 32-byte SHA-1 256 hash used to prove an identity claim. HKDF, computation of unchecked secret from elliptic curve Diffie-Hellman exchange value. These procedures are performed thanks to dedicated callback added to the TLS client software. The blockchain transaction is performed in 6 steps. First, the user defines a set of attributes for the transaction: recipient address, gas limit, data, amount, including the signature's key index. Then, the public key is read from the key store. Additional parameters required for Ethereum transaction, nonce, gas price, are collected thanks to dedicated web API. A set of scripts are generated in order to build the transaction. The transaction hash is signed by the key store. The transaction is reviewed by user. Thereafter, the transaction is posted to the blockchain via a dedicated web API. And now, the demo. The left side shows the PC screen. The right side shows TLS message received and sent by the key store board. Step 1. The user defines a set of attributes for the transaction: recipient address, gas limit, data, amount, including the signature's key index. Step 2. Public key is read from the key store. The access card is required to enter the PIN. Step 3. Additional parameters required for Ethereum transaction are collected thanks to a dedicated web API. Step 4. A set of scripts are generated in order to build the transaction. Step 5. The transaction hash is signed by the key store. The access card is required to present a PIN. Step 6. The transaction is reviewed by user. Step 7. The transaction is posted to the blockchain via a dedicated web API. And finally, the transaction is inserted in the Ethereum blockchain. In future works, we plan to address scalability issues for key stores. That's to say, how to deploy a fleet of blockchain key store in a cloud context. In today's prototype, we use a single socket, that's to say, a server running over TCP ports, left part. It is possible to run multiple servers associated to different TCP ports over a single IP address, central part. The server name extension SN, located in the client hello TLS message in clear form, could be used to host several key stores identified by their name over a single socket, right part. Thank you for your attention.